Keep it going for your host, guys. All right, that's enough. Let's talk about me, huh? I'm getting old, falling apart the older I get. I recently got diagnosed with sleep apnea. Yeah, what a lonely man disease that shit is, huh? Every time I want to have a girl come sleep over, I gotta strap this jet fighter mask on for a little while. Nothing says sexy like almost dying, doing the easiest possible thing. Every time I want to turn a girl on, I gotta pray she has some kind of Top Gun fantasy. She's like, I'm really into jet fighter pilots. Well, I got the thing for you. We can make that happen. The other day I was on a bus riding back from a gig and I was falling asleep a lot, and with sleep apnea I snore really loud. And of course, to the left of me are two of the hottest girls I've ever seen in my life. And every time I woke up, they were bitching about how loud I snored. But I'm a nice guy, I didn't say anything, but what I really wanted to say was, bitch, I'm fighting for my life, you don't even know! I recently got diagnosed with anxiety too, because I'm a fucking winner. I get panic attacks out of nowhere, my face turns red, I start sweating for no reason. Like the other day, I was on the subway platform waiting for a train while reading a book. Which sucks, because to everybody else on the platform, it just looked like I was struggling really hard to read. They're like, wow, that guy's face is really red and he's sweating a lot, it must be big words, he's having a rough time. But good for him, he's working through it, he's reading it. I'm an only child too. And all you guys are like, what? What's wrong with that? It's not as great as it's cracked up to be, guys. My parents are broke as shit, so when you say I'm spoiled, you can't get all the nothing, guys. My parents always came home and they're like, what'd you do all day? I was like, it was just fucking me, what was I gonna do all day? They got me a PlayStation with 2 controllers. That's a dick move, guys. Who's gonna play the other guy? My imaginary friend? He sucks at video games. Dude, it's your turn. All right, I'll go again. I'm really nerdy and awkward. I'm struggling. Like, I want to be cool. Like, I think about being cool, like, a lot. Like, I'm 32. I shouldn't think this much about being cool. But, like, my dad was super cool when he was younger, like, in the 70s. Like, the epitome of cool. He had long hair. He had a motorcycle. Like, super cool. But he said the minute he had me, I made him not cool anymore. I was like, what do you mean, Dad? It says, it's like, as soon as I had you, I went bald. That's your fault. And your mom took my motorcycle away. Every time me and my dad are in the car together and we see a motorcycle drive by, he's like, if I pulled out, I'd still have one of those. Half the crowd was like, that's fucking hilarious. The other half needs to loosen the fuck up. I told that joke in front of my parents 2 weeks ago. My dad came up to me after the show and goes, I do miss that motorcycle. I think being an only child made me bad at relationships. At least that's what I'm blaming it on. That's my excuse. Like, I was with a girl once. She told me I was average sized. I was like, how many guys is she sleeping with that she's taking an average? This chick's like, yeah. The other day I was on a date with a girl and we were sitting in a booth in a restaurant. She got up and she goes, honey, watch my purse. I'm thinking to myself, why? What if she didn't tell me? Is some guy gonna come by and go, hey, I'm gonna take this. Oh, go ahead, she didn't tell me to watch it. She comes back, where'd my purse go? You left me here uninstructed. Hey, girls always say they can do anything I can do. Girls always say that. But you guys pick and choose when it's convenient for you, right? Like, I was with a girl once, we heard a strange noise. She's like, what was that? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, aren't you gonna go look? I'm like, I guess. And I look at my dog and he's like, I'm not fucking going. I'm like, honey, you said you could do anything I could do, why can't we just take turns? She's like, what if it's a giant man waiting to kill me? I go, fuck it, it was your turn. I'll be waiting for you when you get back, hopefully if everything goes well. I find myself wondering what I would do if I actually went to investigate the strange noise and it actually was something. Like, I've never prepared for it to be something, right? Like, I don't put pants on, I go in the kitchen, make a sandwich, come back, tell you it was nothing, right? Well, that one time it is, there's a guy standing in my kitchen. And I go out there and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I wish I wore pants. Do you want half the sandwich I just made? I didn't know you were going to be here. Dating's hard, guys. I'm single. New York City, it's tough because girls lie, right? You guys say what you really want, but you don't mean it. Like, girls are always like, I want a smart guy. And you're like, no, you don't. You want a guy with abs. But, like, you don't want a smart guy. If every girl in here really wanted a smart guy, every dude in here would have a library card. He'd be going to get the biggest fucking books that place had. On the subway, everywhere in the car, you'd see War and Peace because it's the biggest book you could possibly get. Every chick would be like, look how big his book is. He's so smart. You'd go over to a dude's house and he'd be like, look how many books he has. Like, every dude with scoliosis, you're like, look how fucked up his back is. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of that guy. All right, I'm Paul Spratt. You guys have a lot of fun. Bring your host back up.